So here's a larger overview of what we just walked through. This is kind of a call management workflow, if you will, a process flow diagram. You can see in gray at the very first swim lane is our systems process flow, where we can see the call being opened, it going through the filter, the profiler, and then the scheduler, and then the next task being generated and created and assigned to the service support desk, which we can see all of the tasks that would generally get assigned to the service support desk, followed by the field technician. When and what tasks go to the field, the different choices that they have throughout the life cycle of the call. And then the very last line is the exceptions line, which basically is just a reminder that while these tasks are being opened and worked and generated, that these exceptions will fire if at any point someone hasn't been assigned to a task within a certain amount of time, hasn't started their task within a certain amount of time, or hasn't completed the task within a certain amount of time. So this is kind of the 50,000 foot view of just the overall process of call management. So let's go over some key differences to remember, just to reinforce what we just went through. In call management, technicians will no longer have multiple calls assigned to them that they coordinate through a queue. Instead, they will receive one task that is associated with a service order. In call management, technicians will not be able to backdate information. In order for a technician to receive the next task, they must complete the one that they have first, as no technician will receive more than one task at one time. Technicians will be able to resolve their task, fulfill parts activities, and provide updates such as ETA and/or defers through the use of their smartphones. In call management, technicians will no longer be responsible for ordering their parts in the system or monitoring and tracking the delivery of their parts orders. As stated, this will all be done by the service support desk. The service support desk will be responsible for contacting the customer at the time in which the service request has been opened to validate the ticket information, SLA, and establish the ETA. The service support desk will be responsible for performing parts predicts when required and also providing remote assistance to customers prior to dispatching of a technician. And the system will be responsible for assigning an available and closest technician with the appropriate skill set to work the designated task associated with the service request.